In 1903, the Catholic Church faced a world of unprecedented change, and standing at the helm was a man determined to safeguard its eternal truths, Pope St. Pius X. A humble priest from a small village in northern Italy, Giuseppe Sarto, as he was once known, rose to the papacy not through ambition, but through a singular devotion to Christ and his Church. His reign as Pope would become one of the most significant in modern history, but it wasn't because of sweeping reforms or novel ideas. No, Pius X would be remembered for something much deeper, the defense of tradition. He believed that in a world increasingly drawn to innovation for its own sake, the Church must hold fast to the ancient paths. He once said, "I was born poor, I have lived in poverty, and I wish to die poor," a testament to his personal conviction that simplicity, humility, and steadfastness are the foundation of true faith. At the heart of his papacy was the battle against modernism, a movement that sought to reinterpret the teachings of the Church in light of contemporary thought. For Pius X, this wasn't just an intellectual disagreement, it was a crisis of faith. He knew that when the Church dilutes its doctrine to conform to the world, it risks losing its soul. And so, he acted decisively, issuing his famous encyclical Pascendi Dominici Gregis, where he called modernism the synthesis of all heresies. His words struck like lightning. To many, they seemed severe, but to those who understood the gravity of the situation, they were a beacon of hope. Pius X understood that tradition is not the mere preservation of old customs, but the living transmission of the faith, unchanging, yet ever new. He revived Gregorian chant, the sacred music of the Church, to draw the faithful into the mystery of the Massachusetts. He encouraged frequent communion, even for children, restoring the ancient practice of allowing the faithful closer to the Eucharist. For Pius X, these were not mere external reforms, they were acts of spiritual renewal, designed to root the Church more deeply in the truths handed down by the Apostles. In our modern age, where the pressure to conform to secular values has only increased, the legacy of St. Pius X offers a profound reminder: the Church does not belong to this world. Its mission is eternal, grounded in the teachings of Christ, preserved through tradition. Pius X knew that to abandon the tradition would be to abandon the Church's very identity. He saw clearly that while the world may change, the truth does not. And so, the question for us today is the same one that Pius X faced over a century ago: will we hold fast to the faith of our fathers, or will we allow it to be swept away by the currents of time? St. Pius X's life and papacy challenge us to be unwavering in our defense of the truth, no matter the cost, because it is through that fidelity that we remain truly Catholic. In the words of the great Pope himself, to restore all things in Christ. This was his mission, and it remains ours today.